Those who are believers, they love Allah the most severely, or with the highest level of love for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, for those who believe. And how we can show the love of Allah? Then I was telling the story of Prophet's daughter and the son-in-law of the Prophet Muhammad Ali. They fast because they vow for the sickness of their children that if they will be cured, and they make a vow to Allah that they are going to fast for 3 days. So the 3 days, every day when they are about to break their fast, someone comes and asks for the food and they give away. Even though they were needing it to break their fast, but they choose to break their fast with water, and they did not eat anything to break their fast. And they did for 3 days. The 3 consecutive days they fast, and every time someone asks for the food and they give away the food, and they did not eat at all anything for 3 days. The one day they came the orphan, the other day came the poor person, and other day came the captive prisoner was freed. Or now Allah mentioned this story in the Quran, and Allah said that those who are feeding for the love of Allah. So now that is how you can show to Allah your love. When you need something very badly, then you give away. Even Allah said in the Quran, "Lan tanalul birra hatta tunfiqu mimma tuhibbun." You will never reach to the righteousness until you spend what you love the most. So example, you have old clothes and you don't need them, you don't love them anymore, you don't like them, you give away, say, I'm giving for charity. And that's not the righteousness, because you are giving the things which you don't like anymore. Rather, you must give the things which you like too much, which you love too much. So that can you show to Allah that I am spending something out of my love. Because I love Allah more than, I love you more than everything and everyone. I love you more than everyone and everything. Like we love Allah more than our parents, more than our wives, more than our children, more than our old relatives, more than our money or wealth or the business or our houses or our cars or whatever we have in the life. And our lives, our own lives, we love Allah more than this. Those who are martyred, they give their life for Allah and they will be entered in Jannah. Day of Judgment, they will enter with physically, with body and soul. But right now, Allah bring their soul in the paradise, and Allah put in the big birds, and they enjoy there and they make happy there. Anyone on Day of Judgment, when the martyr will go to paradise, the shaheed, and they can have everything. All their desires fulfilled. And they have only one desire which is not going to fulfill. And that desire that the martyr want to go back to the earth in the first life and to die for Allah again. And he like to go back 1,000 times and he want to die for Allah, because he knows that what is the test for this. How delicious for doing that, because he already took him. He already tested. How nice to be dying for Allah. So now this is our understanding that, example, you can pray Zohar, you have no hardship. Asr, no hardship. Maghrib, no problem. Isha, no problem. But Fajr, wake up is very difficult. Wake up in the middle of the night and pray Tahajjud is very difficult. And how you do it? Because you love Allah. And you want to suffer for Allah. You want to feel pain for Allah. You can show to Allah, I love you very much. That's why I am doing this. If you are fasting and you just sleep all day and you have no hardship at all, and this fasting is not very special. But a person who is working hard, and he knows it's very difficult for him to fast, but he's working hard, he's a laborer, or he's working in a construction building, or he's working in a factory, and it's very difficult for him to fast. But he will force himself, I'll fast because I love Allah. I do it for Allah. I can present to Allah that Allah, I did this for you. I did this fast for you, which even it was very difficult for me, but I did it for your sake, for your love. And the example I was saying in the Khutbah Jummah, when you fast and you have some hardship there, you're hungry, you're thirsty there, don't say to people that today you are very thirsty. Why? Because you are doing it for the love of Allah. You're doing it for the sake of Allah. And Allah is happy for you. But once you started to tell people, I'm thirsty, I have a very hard fast today, then Allah will not accept it anymore, because you are saying to people about your fast. So similarly, in the praying, or do some non-obligatory fasting, or do some effort to go around and invite people for Allah, make dawah, and you can get hardship. You can spend your money, you can spend your time, you can spend your life for this, to how you can reach more and more people to bring the message of Allah. Then when you get this hardship, Allah will bless you for this. Person who wake up at the night in the way of Allah, then this eye will not burn. Or the eye which will cry with the fear of Allah, Allah will not burn that eye. So all these good news are the people who are doing some suffering, who are doing some hardship. Even though the religion is Islam is very easy. But if you want to reach and if you want to get closer to Allah and to get more and more love of Allah, then we need to do something hard for the effort, for the sake of Allah, to make Allah pleased with us. And not just we doing it out of the love with Allah, that we love Him very much and we are showing our gratitude and our thanks to Allah. Also the fear of Allah. The more we do ourselves suffer in this life, the more Allah will bless us in the next life. Because Allah will say that my slave was working hard, praying on time, fasting, and working hard to earn halal money and to spend it in the way of Allah. And especially if you go to Hajj and Umrah, it's very difficult to do Hajj, hardship. So Allah can honor us that this my slave was working hard in the previous life, so now he deserves to go to the place of rest, the paradise. An example, compared to a one Muslim who worked hard all his life, praying 5 times a day, fasting in month of Ramadan, giving charity, doing his struggle to practice Islam. You think that Allah is going to destroy his effort? No. The other person, he said, he can do nothing. He just believes somebody died for him, for his sin, and then he will go to paradise. No, Allah is not like this. Allah is seeing what effort you did it to please Allah. And these people who say that we just die, somebody has to die for us, and then we can do anything he like, and then we go to paradise. No, Allah is not unjust. Allah is seeing what you do with effort in this life. If you are doing some effort in the life, Allah will bless you. And if you say, no, I have nothing to do, I can do whatever I like, drink, and whatever I can do, eat, and do all the haram and all the sins, I just need to believe somebody died for my sin. That's not the case at all. Allah is not unjust that Allah is going to free those people who do nothing and they don't do any effort. Rather, those people who are doing effort for Allah, hardship in praying, hardship in fasting, hardship to earn halal money, not to cheat people, not to lie to people, not to hurt people. Allah is justice, and Allah will do justice with those who are doing hardship, and Allah will punish those who doesn't want to do any hardship and they just want to have an easy life for whatever they like it. Okay, so now we are finished already at 19. I have a question here.